Welcome to the He's Got Issues Marvel Comics edition number 168.1. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released April 8th, 2015, beginning alphabetically with all new Hawkeye number 2. Arrows over bed stew, intrigue at the circus, the past and present merge as Hawkeye's Barton and Bishop race against time to save a group of innocent kids with devastating powers. Next we have Angela Asgard's Assassin number 5. Superheroic to-do lists are quite the thing. Today, Angela's read, invade my homeland whilst pursued by Asgardians, carrying a demonic child with only my sarcastic space friends for company. What will Star-Lord do when he discovers that Belinda Carlisle has totally lied to him because heaven is a place full of angels out to kill him? Angela makes a difficult decision, also some easier ones, primarily involving stabbing. We've also got Ant-Man number 4. Ant-Man has to pull off an impossible break-in, but he can't do it alone, which means he's gonna need a new gang, of criminals. New gang of criminals. Probably should mention that part. This is all because of that stupid mysterious bad guy we can't tell you about. Man, that is annoying. Out with it already, right? Comics. Next we have Avengers Millennium number 204. At a secret Hydra installation hidden away in rural Japan, the Avengers discover a time portal that sends them on an adventure that spans millennia. But what kind of bad guys have a time machine that they don't use to change the past? Bad guys who know they win. The only thing standing between our immutable past and our wasted, ruined future are the Avengers, finally reunited to battle a doomsday weapon thousands of years in the hatching. We've also got Avengers World number 19, The Fall of the Avengers, Namor's Fury Unleashed, The Cabal Rises, No World is Safe. Next we have Bucky Barnes the Winter Soldier number 7, Imagine Peace, who sent Crossbones to kill Bucky Barnes, who benefits from erasing their steps the most. There's a planet that is a gun, and that gun is now aimed at Mersey Bow. 200 years in the future, Bucky Barnes helped establish peace. Now you will find out how. We've also got Captain Marvel number 14. Captain Marvel gets pulled into the cosmic event of the year, but will the power of Vortex be too strong for Earth's mightiest hero, especially when facing off against the cosmically powered Iceman and Groot? Next we have Darth Vader number 4, Revenge of the Battle Droids. Vader returns to Geonosis to build his army. The Dark Lord's ascension continues. We've also got Deadpool number 45, 250th issue, final issue. That's right, if you added together all the Deadpool series, creatively, issue 45 is the big 250th issue of Deadpool. What better way to celebrate than to end the series? In our oversized main story, Ultimatum comes to Deadpool for revenge, so he has no choice but to take them on, all of them. Then, in an Infinity Gauntlet crossover, what would Deadpool do if he got the 6 gems from Thanos? Plus a slew of stories showcasing Deadpool's closest friends and allies by special guest writers. Also, spoiler, Deadpool dies at the end of the issue. Next we have Guardians 3000 number 7. Welcome to 21st Century Earth, Guardians. Meet the Guardians of the Galaxy. The Guardians meet the Guardians. What could possibly go wrong? Guest starring Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Drax, Gamora, Star-Lord, and time travel craziness. We've also got Howard the Duck number 2. Howard's first big case has taken him across the universe and landed him in the clutches of the Collector. But he's not alone, as the very popular Rocket Raccoon is a prisoner as well. Have you ever seen a comic book sequel to a post-credit scene in a movie? Well, you will now. Join comics legend Stan Lee in reading this issue. I'm assuming he'll read it. Hi, Stan. Next we have the Hulk number 14. The final confrontation between Doc Green and Red Hulk begins. The punching, kicking, thunderclapping, and even biting starts now. A surprise appearance from Bruce Banner? Will Deadpool really betray Thunderbolt Ross for Doc Green? We've also got Marvel Universe Avengers Assemble Season 2 number 6. Tony Stark ages backwards when the Time Stone affects his arc reactor. Can Iron Man stop the reverse flow of time, all while facing dinosaurs and other terrors out of time? Next we have Max Ride First Flight number 1 of 5. James Patterson's worldwide best-selling series gets a Marvel makeover. Follow the soaring adventures of Max and her extraordinary flock, Fang, Iggy, Nudge, Gaspin, and Angel, as they try to escape their creators and defend themselves from the diabolical erasers. Along the way, Max discovers her purpose, saving the world. But can she? Find out this spring. We've also got Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man number 12. The epic conclusion. Is this the end? Next we have S.H.I.E.L.D. number 4. For years, S.H.I.E.L.D's most secret agent has been Sue Richards, the Invisible Woman. None of the other Fantastic Four is aware of her connection to the world's premier spy agency, but it's time they learned, because this is her last case. We've also got Spider-Man 2099 number 11, Bidding War. Spider-Man 2099 and the Amazing Spider-Man's worlds collide when Alchemax and Parker Industries are caught in a bidding war for a valuable contract. Next we have Spider-Woman number 6. Someone is kidnapping the loved ones of supervillains, and because of their connections, no one cares. No one except Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman, and Ben Urich. They continue their investigation into a problem that's going to put the whole Marvel Universe in danger. We've also got Storm number 10. Storm has been traveling the globe, bettering the world for man and mutant alike, but what happens when a familiar figure whom she failed in the past returns seeking recompense? And we've got True Believers. What can you get for $1? How about the Marvel Universe? Marvel is proud to present True Believers, special introductory comics for the low price of only $1 each. Coming this April, your window into the biggest stories in Marvel history costs only $1. Enter the world of Civil War, Age of Apocalypse, Old Man Logan, Planet Hulk, the critically acclaimed Icon series Powers, and many more with the first chapters of these top-selling, critically acclaimed collections. Just in time for Secret Wars, maybe you've heard of it, Secret Wars, the biggest Marvel event ever. Catch up on some of the most celebrated stories in Marvel histories before their appearance in the biggest comic event of 2015. This week we have True Believers Civil War number 1, reprinting material from Civil War number 1, and True Believers Planet Hulk number 1, reprinting Incredible Hulk number 92. Out in trades this week, we've got Avengers by Jonathan Hickman Volume 1 hardcover, the greatest heroes in comics together as one unbeatable team. The Avengers go large, expanding their roster and sphere of influence to global and even interplanetary levels. Who will respond to Captain America's call? The Avengers' first mission take them to Mars, and then far across the galaxy as Captain Universe races to decipher the secret origins of the universe itself. Then the Avengers must deal with the White Event as strangely familiar new heroes are born. The team faces the World Breaker and discovers the imminent threat to the Avengers World. Omega Flight encounters a garden origin site. Shang-Chi battles an ancient enemy, and the High Evolutionary stakes his claim in the Savage Land. Jonathan Hickman takes Earth's mightiest heroes to the next level with big threats, big ideas, and big idealism. Collects Avengers number 1 through 13. Next we have Avengers, the Vibranium Collection Slipcase hardcover, the Earth's mightiest Avengers stories assembled in one supersized slipcased volume. Witness the fateful day when 5 heroes unite. Cheer as Captain America lives again. Watch the old order changeth for the first time and learn that even an android can cry. See Ultron, Count Nefaria, Kang, and the Red Skull take their best shots at the Avengers and gasp as the Masters of Evil lay siege to the mansion. Welcome Spider-Man and Wolverine to a very new roster, then completely lose count as Cap and Iron Man expand the team to safeguard an Avengers World. It's Marvel's biggest heroes and comics' biggest names, packed with dozens of extra features. Collects Avengers from 1963 number 1, 4, 16, 57 through 58, 164 through 166, and 273 to 277. Giant-sized Avengers from 1974 number 2, Avengers from 1998 number 19 through 22, and 65 through 70, New Avengers from 2005 number 1 through 6, and Avengers 2012 number 1 through 3. We've also got Avengers Ultron Unbound trade paperback. Earth's mightiest heroes face Ultron, their deadliest foe, once again. More powerful than ever before, the mechanical menace has declared himself the ultimate Ultron, and he's upgraded his elimination target from merely mankind to all life on Earth. But Ultron doesn't intend to inherit the world alone. Which of the West Coast Avengers women will he take as the basis for his metallic mate, known as War Toy? As the wackos regroup after a blistering assault, Ultron finds that the path of true love doesn't run smooth, even for ruthless robots. Brace yourself for a lover's tip for the ages, and, in a vision adventure that proves that even an android can dream, discover which all-too-familiar foe can take control of the Vision, Jocasta, and even Ultron. Collects Avengers West Coast number 89 through 91 and Annual number 8, and Vision 1 through 4. Next we have Captain America Volume 4, the Iron Nail trade paperback. S.H.I.E.L.D. has always had secrets. Now learn what happens when they fall into the hands of their deadliest enemies. The Weapon Minus program has been reopened. S.H.I.E.L.D. is compromised and Maria Hill is lying again. Can Cap rely on Jet Black, daughter of criminal mastermind Arnim Zola, to leave behind her father's teachings and help? Can he trust anyone at all? Democracy trembles as the mysterious and powerful Iron Nail decimates S.H.I.E.L.D., and as the enraged Cap's already fragile psyche nears a breaking point, Dr. Mindbubble's delusions are there to push him over. Captain America lays a final sacrifice on the altar of freedom as he takes on the Iron Nail and is broken. This is the day it all changes. This is the beginning of the end for Steve Rogers. Collects Captain America number 16 through 21. We've also got Captain Marvel Volume 2 Stay Fly trade paperback. Captain Marvel's space adventure with her pet cat Chewie continues, but when they have an unexpected alien visitor, Carol learns that Rocket Raccoon was right. There's more to Chewie than meets the eye. Chewie is a flirkin and a mom to hundreds. Is this the end for Carol and her pet? Then Carol has her hands full with the special guest star from the X-Universe, rock and roll maven Lila Cheney. And Christmas comes to the Carol Corps as we celebrate 100 issues and nearly 50 years of Carol Danvers' high-flying adventures. But after tracking Captain Marvel and Tick for weeks, the Half-NCA Consortium has finally caught up to them both. Carol was barely able to survive the last time she squared off against the Half-NCA. Will the astronomical Avenger be so lucky again? Collects Captain Marvel number 7 through 12. Next we have Miracleman Volume 3 Olympus Hardcover Premiere Edition. The first era of the critically acclaimed Miracleman saga reaches its climax. As the alien quests close in, a hidden survivor of Project Zarathustra is revealed. Mankind's fate hangs in the balance before a tribunal of warp smiths, while Johnny Bates' torment sets the stage for the horrific return of Kid Miracleman. Pushing the concept of superhero to its logical conclusion, Olympus presents a vision of a utopia as shocking as it is compelling in one of the most challenging works of superhero fiction, finally back in print after more than 20 years. Plus, in a pair of all-new tales, Joe Quesada illustrates Grant Morrison's Lost Miracleman story, a disturbing confrontation prior to the Battle of London, and Peter Milligan and Mike Allred reunite for a new Miracleman classic, collecting Miracleman number 11 through 16 and all-new Miracleman Annual number 1. We've also got New Avengers by Jonathan Hickman Volume 1 hardcover. The Illuminati, Marvel's most powerful and secretive team, must reassemble to stand against interdimensional incursions. Parallel Earths are beginning to collide, destroying one or both worlds, and when Black Panther, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Mr. Fantastic, Submariner, and Beast take on the task of preserving their planet, they soon realize they must destroy countless others. Their grim task is complicated by old wounds, lies, and secret agendas as the Cold War between Wakanda and Atlantis heats up into full-scale conflict. Can Captain America and the Infinity Gems help save Earth? Will Galactus' arrival prompt the Illuminati to do the unthinkable? Can the team turn the tide against a cosmic invasion? And what happens when Black Bolt faces Thanos' forces? Jonathan Hickman revamps New Avengers into a multiverse-spanning saga, collecting New Avengers number 1 through 12. Next we have Skull the Slayer trade paperback. It's Lost meets the land that time forgot when an airplane and all its passengers are transported to a strange world inhabited by dinosaurs, primitives, and aliens. But for one man, this journey into prehistory is a chance to seize his destiny and become the hero he always wanted to be. In our world, Vietnam veteran Jim Scully was a wanted man accused of his own brother's murder, but in this wild new land he becomes Skull the Slayer. With fellow passengers to protect, dinosaurs to hunt, and alien mysteries to uncover, Skull finds himself on a voyage through the ages, courtesy of the mysterious Time Tower. Prepare for an epic tale of life and death, culminating in a titanic team-up with the Fantastic Four's Thing and Mr. Fantastic. Collect Skull the Slayer number 1 through 8 and Marvel 2-in-1 35 and 36. And we have Star Wars Legends Epic Collection Volume 1 The Empire trade paperback. Let the dark times begin. Marvel welcomes Star Wars to the Epic Collection program with the first volume of a series focused on the years following Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. After the Clone Wars end, the Republic has fallen and Palpatine exerts his ruthless grip on the new galactic empire. Now the few Jedi that remain must decide whether to hold true to their faith or abandon it completely in the face of a brutal purge, one carried out by the new Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader. Collect Star Wars Republic 78 through 80, Star Wars Purge number 1, Star Wars Purge Seconds to Die number 1, Star Wars Purge The Hidden Blade number 1, Star Wars Purge The Tyrant Fist 1 and 2, Star Wars Darth Vader and the Lost Command 1 through 5, and Star Wars Dark Times number 1 through 5. Alright, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, and Instagram to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.